Welcome back to AM Northwest. Season 3 of the PBS series, The Great American Recipe, is about to wrap up with a group of inventive home cooks competing to wow the judges with their signature dishes.
On The Great American Recipe,
finalists prepare a dish you consider to be your Great American Recipe.
I want to win.
Holy cow.
This is it. The winner of the Great American Recipe is...
We welcome back the host of The Great American Recipe, Alejandra Ramos. Good to have you with us.
Oh my gosh, I'm so glad to be back with y'all.
You look beautiful, by the way. I understand that you say this is the best season yet.
Yes, I think that this season is the best one yet. It just gets better and better every year. And I think the finale is the best finale ever. I mean, we have such an incredible show for you guys.
So why is that? I know that you make a point to showcase different home chefs from different cultures, and then we all get to experience that.
Yeah, I mean, I think the thing that sets our show apart and that makes it so special is the fact that we are all about celebrating the cooks and their stories. So yes, we love their food. We want to know that they're cooking amazing dishes, and we do absolutely work with them on that. But it's also about celebrating their stories and learning who they are, where they're from, what is, what is the thing behind the dish that makes it so special and so important, because food is great, but food without the people behind it, without the love behind it, it's just, it's just ingredients.
Oh, I see your baby right there. Tell me, who's this?
This is JoJo. Speaking of who's behind. Yeah, well, it's a family show, so I've got my little pup with me.
I love it. I love it. JoJo's a love. Look at that. Okay, talk to me about the recipes that you've tried that maybe you thought you never would, because you mentioned there you have people from different cultures. I know you have somebody from Alaska.
Yes, we've got this incredible home cook, Kim from Alaska, and she, I think, is the one that introduced us to some of the ingredients that none of us had tried. None of our judges who are, I mean, like, we're all food people. We're eating all over the place, traveling all over the world. But she brought new dishes, and we tried reindeer for the first time.
Wow.
We tried moose. I know, it was wild. But also some really unique and interesting regional dishes, like our cook Doug brought some really great specialties from Pittsburgh that I'd never tried. And it's not even that far from me in New York, but that's what I think is so special, because our country is so huge, and sometimes it's even a tiny part of one state has something that's so special and unique. And this show really gives them the platform to share those things that make our country's food so special.
Going back to when you were a child, do you remember the foods that you loved or who you learned how to cook from?
Absolutely. Well, I always say my mom taught me how to cook. My dad taught me how to eat. I also learned a lot.
Speaking of which...
There they are. There they are. That's my mom, Yolanda, and my dad, Jorge. My dad's a big eater. He's retired now, and it's almost like his job is to make sure, like, he tries every new bakery or, like, muffin shop in New Jersey. And he's always like, oh, they opened a new empanada place. Yeah. Their love of food has absolutely kind of informed my own.
So as a kid, though, did you try cooking? Like, did you follow your mom then? I mean, look at that little face.
I did, yeah. So I used to spend a lot of time in the kitchen. I mean, the kitchen is the heart of the home, and my grandmother lived with us when I was very, very young, and then again when I was in high school. And so I cooked, and my mom had a rule where you could do whatever you want as long as you clean up your mess.
Right.
I did not always. I was a kid. I still don't really clean up my mess, but
you have 2 new judges this season. How have they added to the new season?
We have Francis Lamb, who's an incredible writer, editor, cookbook editor, host of NPR. And we have Tim Hollingsworth from California. He's this amazing chef. And they have just added such knowledge, such warmth to our little family. And I think, I love getting to know them. They're such wonderful guys, and I think that our cooks learned a lot from them.
Have you tried any of the recipes yourself that you've learned over the 3 seasons?
I have, actually. You know what's funny? It's not just that I have, but my husband, who is not a cook at all, fell in love with Sylvia's little mantecaditos, like from the first season, which are these beautiful little And he bakes them all the time. He brings them into work. So that is proof that this show inspires cooks because my husband doesn't cook anything.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so JoJo there, I'm guessing that JoJo is in the kitchen helping you clean up anything that lands on the floor. It's all good.
Oh, he's my little crumb catcher. Absolutely. He's always in the kitchen. He's always on the floor. And he's so cute because he'll stand right outside the kitchen and you see his little sniffing the air like a cartoon doggy. He knows when good stuff's coming.
Do you have friends who email you and say, okay, Alejandra, I want that recipe that you showed on the previous show or this show? Because I know that here we have a lot of cooking segments as well. And I know it's a hit when I've got my friends emailing me for the recipes.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I'm kind of the go-to, which I love. I love being able to share my food. And I love when they share their dishes with me too.
Right.
I think food is about collaboration and sharing.
Absolutely. We want to tell everyone the season 3 finale of The Great American Recipe airs tonight at 9 on PBS. Thank you so much. Oh, wait, JoJo, one more time. We want to say goodbye to JoJo. There we go. Bye, JoJo.
Bye, JoJo.
Bye. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We'll be right back with more AM Northwest. Don't go away.